Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, good to be back. I'm going to dive in today. Very loud revving vehicle. I'm going to dive in today with the Divine Masculine check-in. And so let's begin. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel. Only the highest and most beneficial information coming through for the beautiful twin flames that join me here. What is it that the Divine Masculines are dealing with in their 3D worlds today? What is the evolutionary curve that we can see? What is it that they've got going on? Ooh, the Emperor. What else? Anything else? Okay, we're going to take just this one card. Here we have the Emperor in the reverse. So in the upright, the Emperor is logic, reason, the Father, stability, analytical thought. Can be control. In the reverse, it can be letting go of control issues, opening the mind, relaxing, having come into it. Or it can be really struggling to find the balance, find the composure. I'm going to pull some clarifiers and see what else we can know about this Emperor energy. See which way it's going today for our beautiful masculines. Okay. So we're getting third-party situations or heartache, depending on how it resonates. Something in the masculines world has shown them that they are ready for a brand new start in love. We also have the Five of Flames, which is a card of karma. So this is definitely karmic situations that are showing the masculines they are not where they want to be in certain dynamics. They don't want to be engaging in certain patterns. They really just want to surrender and feel good in love. So whether this is within your connection, Divine Feminine, or in a karmic situation, remember karmic situations can be karmic cycles. It can just be dynamics, or it can be actual third-party situations that aren't working and wanting a brand new start from those, a new, better feeling start. So yeah, take that how it resonates. Let's see what the masculines would say to the Divine Feminine about that. Karmic stuff going on in their world. So directly to the Divine Feminines, what would the masculines like to say? Ooh, I'm too afraid to talk to you. And Ace of Wands. So yeah, they definitely want a new physical sexual beginning with you, Divine Feminine. They want to get it right this time is what I'm hearing. They want to be free. They want to be passionate, but they're too afraid to talk about certain things. So communication breakdown within your connection, or they've got so much on their plate that they're so overwhelmed that they're not ready to come forward with what they're navigating. Lot going on for the masculines in their internal world is what I'm getting there. Okay, so let's get into the main reading. Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what are the masculines thinking about the connection. What are they feeling for the Divine Feminine? What are they wishing for the connection? What actions are being taken? What is the biggest challenge at this time? What is the spirit guidance solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future? Okay, I'm going to use the Hermit Tarot again for... Okay, we're going to do it that way. I'm just listening to my guides on how to do this. So, what are the masculines thinking about the connection? All Three of Cups. So again, that can be either friendship or third-party things. So Divine Masculines are deeply thinking about how to honor you, Divine Feminine. What is right and good and true by all involved? They're looking at this base of easygoing energy, how to connect on that friendship level, how to follow the stars, how to follow that alignment that looks at the big picture, that sees it all in harmony is what I'm hearing. Let's get a Hermit card and see what would the masculines say to the feminine about that. Yeah, they want to just escape the more difficult things going on. I want to get you drunk and you are wrong. So this feels like a push-pull about attraction, a little bit of an impasse about whether or not the masculines want to choose you, whether they want to choose you in the physical, feminine. There's some mixed signals here. And there's a little bit of a restless energy about this either third-party situation or having a tough time finding the friendship because there's sexual tension, there might be some hurt feelings, there's a little bit of tension in today's mind space here. So frustration for the masculines. They're really wanting to just tune everything out and connect. Yeah, it feels a bit tender. So what are they feeling on the heart space? The moon. Yeah, there's a lot bubbling. So let's see what they say about this moon energy. We're getting, I dream about you a lot, and that's funny with the moon, and I just want you all the time. So they're really, if you're at a distance, this is kind of overwhelming them. It's gone into their subconscious. They're visiting you in the 5D. No matter how you look at it, masculines are having dreams about the feminine. There's a lot of deep subconscious stuff wanting to come up to be seen. Usually when we have these dreams of another person, or what am I feeling here? When that subconscious layer is so affected, like the moon, because this is our subconscious, it's gone in really, really deep. So divine feminine, you are in the core alignment with the divine masculines, and if there is any distance in your connection at all, which you're probably watching this reading because there is, this is saying that they are getting profound signs via dreams that are reminding them that you are where they want to be. So either nightmares about not being with you is what I'm hearing, or just passion and conversations and beautiful things showing up, pointing them in your direction. But this is the deep subconscious layer. So they know that you are central in their consciousness and in their subconscious. They're seeing you affect them on every single layer. You're in there. You've infiltrated. There's nowhere that your energy is not. And they're thinking about that. I'm being drawn to the too much aspect here. They're really trying to consider what that is. And then also this devil energy, I want to get you drunk, the repression, the need to suppress the connection in some way so that it's going into the subconscious. So yeah, ooh, come on, bring it to the sun, divine masculines. There's a lot of wrestling energy here, but I do think it has to do with this karmic situation, wrestling the karma, having the karmic stuff come to a head. That needs to be focused on before the connection can be celebrated. But let's see, what are they wishing today? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're wishing to open their heart, let down the guard, stop protecting their heart with you, divine feminine. Divine masculines are wanting to be more open-minded, wanting to let go of the past, let go of the physical world that they've been hanging out in, keeping safe. So masculines, this is showing that you're ready to let go of these karmic situations. You're tentatively understanding that you're going to have to give up some of the clinging to your known world, to certain things that you have been hanging on too tightly to, that you've wanted to make work that haven't been. So what is it that we can see about this? We're getting, I want you to choose, and I'm too afraid to talk. Okay, so with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse for what they're wishing, they're just opening up to signs, synchronicities, to others' opinions. This is also long-standing hanging on to a certain alignment, and as the masculines are letting go of that, they're becoming much more open with what is actually meant for them rather than what they have tried to manufacture in their lives. This is a card of very much being in fear and trying to force something to be a certain way, but they're coming out of that. And so there's a little bit of insecurity with what they've manifested so far. Again, with this karmic situation, kind of the cracks coming in with possibly karmic partners, job situation, belief structure. As those things lose their appeal that they once had, the masculines are feeling a little bit shaky in this energy and wanting to know where you're at, Divine Feminine. Okay, what actions are the masculines taking? Three of Wands in the reverse. This is the third three cup. We've got the Three of Swords, Three of Cups, or third three card. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, and Three of Wands. So we don't have Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork yet, but this is wanting to move things along, not wanting to wait for certain manifestations, a little bit impulsive. I think the masculines are wanting to, I'm hearing, have a meetup, have a conversation, but do it in a way where they just can suspend reality for a bit, and that's this kind of an energy too. So things are coming to a head in the masculines' lives. Okay, got one on the floor. Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got gossip only hurts more, and I want to start a family with you. So yeah, they don't want to wait. They want to just get going on certain things. They want to leap into things and not have to deal with the transition. Again, I'm feeling a little bit of frustration here because they want to be all ready. I'm hearing in a new life with you, Divine Feminine. And I'm also hearing that even though they want this, they're keeping it on the down low in a lot of cases. They're making these choices. I'm hearing they're putting speed behind some of the stuff that they are needing to finalize so that rumors don't get spread before these things are set in stone. Or if they're not doing that yet, they're seeing that they don't want to wait. They don't want a poor reputation, so they want to get going on these things because of their vision of what they want with you. Okay, I'm actually being told to pull a clarifier on that because that doesn't give us enough clarity here. What else can we see? We are getting, yeah, the world, they're just wanting to bring speed. They have a newfound desire to finalize certain things in their lives so they can get on to the good part. And gossip only hurts more. So for some, this could indicate that they don't want dirty laundry aired in some shape or form. So be really sensitive to that, Divine Feminines. If you're posting on social media, if you can assist in any way by not talking to people about certain things, just be a safe place for your masculine. This could be about their karmic situation. Things could have come out that are incriminating or negative. There could be certain things that are going on that are making the masculines feel like, it's pushing them out of their karmic situations. If this gossip is something that's happening in their karmic situations, that's just showing them how ill-fitting the karmic energy is and how they need to make the changes so that that's not affecting their lives anymore. Okay, so what is it that the biggest challenge? Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. I'm hearing desperately, I don't like using that word, but they desperately want to be able to offer you balance, feminine. Yeah, I just dream and wish for everything. There is someone else and they are waiting for you. So this is you, divine feminine, waiting for divine masculine. They know and they want to be bringing you this equal give and take. So they know you're waiting. This one, there is someone else is in the reverse. So that's about their karmic situation. Basically that they aren't telling anyone that you have this connection, potentially divine feminine, and they are really wishing for everything. They're wishing for it all right now, I'm hearing, and that is smooth. They're wishing for smooth sailing, smooth transition. They're wishing for blessings. They're wishing for success. They're wishing for happiness, for their karmic situations to resolve, but they're wishing for balance in the physical world. So whatever they're navigating, they just want it to equalize. They just want things to be peaceful, and they know that they want to align with you, divine feminine. So what is spirit guidance for that? It is the Two of Pentacles. This is the card of balancing things out in the physical and making those changes one by one. Juggling energies, so juggling between whatever is going on that needs to come to an end in the masculine's life, and making steps towards the new direction, the new goals. Yeah, happiness is my priority, but it's in the reverse. So the masculines, you know, you got to put your happiness on the back burner sometimes, masculines, in order to face the inconvenient truths of the things that need to change. You have to put in the work. You have to, it can't all be happiness, but this will pass and the changes will come in if you do focus. It's nice to be wearing rosy sunglasses. It's nice to want that. This is my card of rosy sunglasses, the first card here. And yes, it's nice to crave comfort. It's nice to crave happiness, but I'm just feeling like spirit guidance for you masculines is you can't have everything. You have to choose. You have to choose. You can't stay comfortable. You cannot have your cake and eat it too in certain ways if you're not putting in the work and facing the uncomfortable things that need to be talked about, need to be addressed. It can't happen if you're not brave and make the steps towards. There's a feeling of wanting to leap, wanting to make haste, wanting to end the struggle. So yeah, it's about streamlining. It's about putting happiness on the back burner, but knowing that it's for your ultimate happiness that you're making these choices and letting that inform you. There's a lot of feelings of things brewing, stuff coming to the surface with that moon card. Big changes are needing to be made to bring balance into the physical. And yeah, the masculines know that the feminines are waiting and that they do need to put their happiness on the back burner for a moment so that these new ways of being, these new timelines can be accessed. Okay, masculines, you can do it. You know that you can't hang out in the in-between, the lukewarm energy. Okay, where is the connection going in the near future? Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this is the truth that sets you free. This tells me that the masculines still need to see certain truths. They still need to see certain subconscious drivers that have put them in the situations that they're in their lives. And it's almost time to see those inner workings in some aspect that hasn't been satisfactory yet. Okay, we are getting, again, what do you want and sex with you. So masculines have said, I want you to choose and I want to get you drunk, and this is a passionate sexual kind of a card, but it's a repressed version, and what do you want sex with you? So there may be some conversations. Again, we saw this theme of when is it appropriate while the masculines are leaving karmic situations to start connecting with you physically, divine feminine. So everybody needs to just be getting to know what their truth is, what is appropriate. We saw gossip only hurts more. So being aware that some situations are tender, not being in third-party situations, leaving it. This reading tells me that for most of the divine feminines here, there have been healthy boundaries set regarding third-party situations, and so that is working away under the surface, deep in the subconscious of the masculines, understanding where their happiness lays, and that they're going to have to put their happiness on the back burner in some subtle ways in order to transition through the actual changes that need to be happening in the physical so that new things can come in. So there is a potential conversation brewing here. This Ace of Swords can be clear communication. It's in the reverse, so it's in the works. So feminines, the advice here is for you to get very clear on, again, what you feel comfortable for going forward, what you would feel is appropriate as far as timing of situations coming in while the masculines are transitioning. Are you going to hold space like a true divine feminine and just wait in appropriate energy for when it's actually ready? Or I'm hearing for some, you're going to rush in too soon and start a karmic cycle that's not quite balanced out yet. So, and then blow apart. So that's how this sort of thing goes. We don't want energies coming in and then having to fall apart again. So really use composure in a way that understands the long-term goals here, because there's a crunch of energy that wants to be a bit impulsive, I'm seeing, and it has to be remembered that these connections are the real deal for life, I'm hearing. And so once they come together in harmony, they stand the best chance of any connection for great success and for immense love on the planet. So take it slow is what I'm feeling here. Okay, one card for divine feminine. What can we see? We're getting Sirian Stargate. Transcendence, prayerfulness, and serenity. So keep your balance, feminines, because these things are coming in. It's getting real. So keep your balance. Serenity is your most important indicator of inner balance, and that is your top priority. That's actually your only priority. The rest is icing on the cake. When you are in serenity, you're very clear-minded. You know exactly what works for you. You're not giving your power away, and you're not accommodating this. I'm hearing volatile energy that's coming in where I'm hearing rebound relationships. You don't want that typical energy affecting your connection. So if that applies, if masculines are leaving karmic situation, there needs to be healing. There needs to be space. And we're getting awakening to source, soul confidence, reassurance, and soul essence. Yeah, tap into source, ground into source for this serenity. Transcend the impulsivity, transcend the, I'm hearing manic, compulsive energy to just rush in with your masculine. Back up and really consider, what do you want, and when does sex factor in an appropriate fashion in the connection? Because you know, it's interesting, because when we seal the deal with sex, in essence, that's the energetic level of development between two people that is agreed upon as satisfactory to set the foundation of the connection going forward on. So you don't want to consecrate the energy before it's where you think it needs to be spiritually, emotionally, energetically. It has to be at a certain resonance if you want that foundation to be successful. So really think about the agreement that sexual connection is, as far as your connection, and see if it's at a place where it literally is beneficial yet or not. Okay, dimensional planes of perception number 3, subconscious awareness and Akashic information. So that moon card, feminine, you are a storehouse of Akashic information and subconscious awareness. The masculines are blowing open their connection to their subconscious, which is the divine feminine within. When the barrier between the subconscious and the conscious minds meld, life is truly more activated because it's harmonized. The deepest desires, those archetypes hidden deep in the midst of us, are in our awareness, and we're navigating in enlightenment. It's come to light. So feminines, this is a cue for you to also do that work. Mirror the masculine. Get ready, because when we're not in full recognition of our subconscious, that's when we're in impulsive behavior. That's when we can engage in rushing into things without knowing our deepest truth or understanding why we're feeling a pressure. So it's a bottleneck, it's a squeeze right now. So the more consciousness you can bring to those things, divine feminine, the more you will be able to recognize your own connection points on the integrated and the disintegrated stuff. So yeah, okay, we've got one for divine masculines. It's a 77. Love that number. Dimensional planes of perception number 5, spiritual strength, virtue, and valor. Yeah, wow, what I'm hearing is feminines or masculines utilize spiritual strength and valor. Don't cheapen the connections coming in with your feminine through being impulsive, just needing to get away from karmic situations, wanting to gloss over anything with sex in particular. Really be in your valor, in your spiritual strength. Advocate for the best foundation going forward. We are really getting down to the truth. So both twins are being asked, what do you want? We know we all want to be in intimate connection with our twin and have that thriving, but need to have some conversations about compatibility, about teamwork. There's that reference to the 3 of Pentacles that didn't show up. We need to connect on those deeper levels. This is a teamwork enlightenment, I'm hearing. It's time to bring the subconscious, the deepest awarenesses of both twins to the table before this sexual chemistry can get off the ground, is what I'm hearing. So a message like this wouldn't be coming out if it wasn't getting real, getting grounded into the physical, coming down to that initiation. But I'm seeing a lot of karmic situations still needing to be settled, the restlessness, the frustration, the knee-jerk wanting to take action. Slow down, calm down, everybody. Relax, trust this connection. Understand that you can start this connection with a foundation that is so much more honest, stable, compatible, on the same page than any connection you have started in the past. And it's through appropriate communication about the real things, the deepest things between the two of you and as individuals. So yeah, I mean, we've got our work cut out for us with these kinds of things, and I wish you success and many blessings, twins. Much love. Bye for now.